Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. Can you take clients with you when you leave an agency or group practice to start your own practice? Okay, so I know for many of us, knowing that you're not starting from scratch would feel like a huge relief, but there are some legal and ethical aspects that we're going to keep in mind. I'm going to walk us through it in a second. But first, I'd like to thank Therapy Notes. They sponsor Ask Allison, and they are the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why they are rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and have a 5-star rating on Google. Therapy Notes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And for all you prescribers out there, yes, they offer e-prescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, Therapy Notes makes the transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at Therapy Notes, and you can try it out for 2 free months. All right, so the first step, I want you to check any contracts or agreements that you signed when you started with your either current or past employer, depending on where you are in this process. Many agencies and group practices have non-compete clauses, which in theory restrict you from taking clients with you if you leave. But here's the thing. These clauses don't usually hold up in court, especially in the therapy industry, because clients have the right to see whomever they want. Now, that said, it's essential to approach this ethically, even if the clause is likely unenforceable. So let's say you reviewed your contract, there is a non-compete clause. Does that mean you can't tell your clients that you're leaving and where you're going? Not necessarily. Some therapists get creative by saying things like, I'll be working somewhere else, but I can't legally tell you where, but Google can. And that's a way to honor the agreement while also giving your clients the tools to find you if they wish. However, the very best route is to have a conversation with your current agency or practice owner, explain your plan, and ask how they'd like you to inform clients. Often owners appreciate the courtesy and it can lead to a smoother transition. Not all of them are abundance minded though, so keep that in mind. Another tricky part to watch out for in contracts is a potential transfer fee. And I've seen some clauses where therapists are allowed to take clients, but only if they pay a fee for each session those clients have at their new practice. And they pay that to the group practice that they're leaving. The fee can create unexpected costs, especially if you're starting out. So again, always read the fine print carefully and know what you're agreeing to. If the legal language feels overwhelming, or maybe just a CYA in the best possible way, consider bringing it to an employment attorney for clarity. It's worth it to understand the full picture of what you can and can't do. As a group practice owner myself, I do not use non-compete clauses in my practice. For me, the relationship between the therapist and the client, that's sacred. That bond needs to come before any business considerations on my end. So yes, it costs money to onboard new clinicians. And yes, there might be a temporary dip in revenue for the group practice if someone leaves and they take the clients. But to me, a client's comfort and continuity of care, that matters way more. I would rather they be with a therapist that they know and they trust. And that's a philosophy that helps us all keep the focus where it belongs, which is on helping people. So those of you who are considering starting a group practice or are already in one, I put that up to you. I promise this is a good thing that you can do. It's just not mess with non-competes. Okay, so let's say you are ready to make the transition. Here is a quick checklist to review. Review your contract is #1. Know exactly what it says. If you didn't sign anything, you should generally be clear to tell clients where you're headed and let them know that they are welcome to book with you or stay with another provider. We always want to give options. Second, you can have a grounded conversation with the owner or the manager of your practice. Be open and respectful. It can really make a huge difference. And finally, put your client's needs first. Even if you're excited to move, make sure they feel supported, whether they follow you or not. So navigating this transition can be challenging, but with a bit of preparation, you can do it with integrity and professionalism. And if you need more support on that journey, I would absolutely love to help you. So today's free worksheet is working in group practice versus going out on your own. You can DM me the word sheets to get this week's worksheet and a link to all the previous free worksheets in the series. I hope that you'll have a great day. If you have a question for me for Ask Allison, hit the link in my bio and you will find a place to submit it. All right, have a really great day.